Hi guys, how's everybody doing? It's me, Trudy Lee, and I got a download this morning, so I wanted to pass it along to you guys. What does joy look like to you? Some would say that they can't wait to retire, and start enjoying their lives and doing things that they're passionate about, some things that make them very happy. Some people would like go fly fishing, go golfing. Others might like to hook up the RV and and go glamping around the country. I have a girlfriend that's doing that. Uh, there's others. May want to take a class. Maybe there's a class that you've always wanted to take. Some taekwondo, maybe yoga. There's a lot of things that might inspire you, and things that you're passionate about, or things that you've always wanted to explore and you've always put it off. Well, I'll do that when I retire, or I'll do that later, or I have too many responsibilities. I have too many obligations right now. I just can't do that. I always wanted to take a trip to Hawaii, but the time's not right. I just, the money's not right. It's very expensive. I'm just going to put that on the back burner. You know, Maybe you want to take a Alaskan cruise. Maybe that's on your bucket list, and you're just saying, one day I'm going to do that Alaskan cruise, right? So we all put off joy, for one reason or another. We all do that, and we shouldn't. The most important thing for you is the responsibility and care of yourself. You know, you are the dear one. If you don't take care of yourself, and not just in a physical way, you have to also take care of yourself emotionally. So maybe you're eating right, and maybe you're exercising, going for walks and taking care of yourself, but you're not really taking care of yourself emotionally. You're not making sure that you're happy. Maybe you're doing all the right things for your body and you're still not healthy. Why? Maybe it's an emotional component in there. So when you're happy, it changes everything in your body. It really does. Um, so we should try to live the life that we wish for, that that would really make us happy, and strive to be joyful and do things that are joyful in our life. And that doesn't mean that we should, be careless. It doesn't mean that we're being selfish just because we're concerned with our own joy. That doesn't mean you're a selfish person, because when you're joyful, when you're happy, it's infectious. That energy will go out into all different areas. It just exudes from you. When you ever meet a person and they're so happy, and it's like, oh, wow, you really like this person, and it's infectious, and you feel a little bit happier just being around that person. That's what you have to strive for. You have to be that happy person, and doing things that make you happy, doing things that bring you joy, is honoring yourself. It's loving yourself. And that is what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to be loving yourself, because who's going to take care of you? Who's going to make sure that you're happy? Only you can do that. And it's so important for you to do that. Um, you don't have to be the one that fixes everybody else's problems. We have the tendency to take on so much responsibility, and then we just forget about ourselves. So we really need to put ourselves first. And like I said, it's not selfish at all. It is something, when you're making yourself joyful and happy, you're bringing happiness to others. And that is the honest truth. You will have a positive effect on others when you're happy. And not only that, but you'll be inspired with great ideas. that will help you, that will help your family, that will help others, because you're bringing that happy energy to you, and all kinds of things open up. All, you, whatever you put out, whatever energy you put out flows back to you. So you'll have all this positive energy flowing back to you, and it's like a domino effect. It's beautiful. So ask yourself, what would make me joyful? And what am I waiting for? And what do I want to do? What have I put off because, I feel like I can't do it because I'm helping others? What have I been sacrificing my joy, for? What is it? There can be very small things in your life that can bring you great joy. I'm telling you. There's some ladies that have never had a pedicure. And you make excuses. Well, I really, it's so expensive. I can paint my own toes. I don't need anybody helping me do that. How lazy do you got to be? You can't even paint your own toenails, right? So there's all kinds of excuses for that. But, also there's that component that I could tell myself, you might get a fungus. You know what I mean? But I have daughters that go regularly to get pedicures, and they always tell me, Mom, you want to go with us? And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do it. And I've never done it. So it's really funny that Spirit is having me say that, because Spirit always uses me, because that's, who I have to draw on is myself. And yeah, but I guess I'm going to be having a pedicure pretty soon. Because who doesn't want pretty toes for the summer? Wouldn't that make you happy to see your feet all nice and pretty and in a new pair of sandals for summer? And how expensive is that going to be? Not that expensive. You can treat yourself, and it'll make you really happy. And you put your toes out there, and every time you sit up with your feet, you see your pretty toes, And that can make you happy every time you look at them, and you'll see your toes every single day. So that could bring you joy for quite a long time. So think about, there are simple things like that you can do for yourself that will make you so happy. You could bring a friend along with you when you do it, and make it a girls' afternoon out. So it would be really nice. But you have to plan for joy, and that's what this is all about. It's not going to just happen. You can't just wish it and just, I want to have fun, or I want to be joyful, or I want to do something. You really have to make the effort to plan it. Just like if you wanted to have a pedicure, you'd have to make an appointment. You have to call and make an appointment and do that. What about a date night with your husband, or a date night with your friends? Maybe some of you aren't married, but you like to go out and have fun with your friends and go out, once a week and do something. There are things that aren't expensive that you can do that can bring joy into your life. And they're simple things to do, but it takes a little bit of effort, a little bit of time for you to find out what's going on in your neck of the woods, in your neighborhood. My daughter goes out every Tuesday. Her and her husband go to the movies, because on Tuesday night, movies are $5. They have chicken wings for $5. So they each get a basket of chicken wings and the $5 tickets. So for around $20, they have a date night every Tuesday. They go to the movies and have a date night, and they really look forward to that. And my daughter is really good about finding inexpensive ways to have fun. She's really good at that. So it takes a little planning, a little effort, a little looking around what's happening in your neighborhood, but it'll pay off, and it'll bring a lot of joy. So you can do a lot of fun things like that. So you guys find ways to put joy into your life. For the summertime, I know, like bowling alleys, if you like to go bowling, you might want to, get a gang of people together and say, hey, let's do bowling for the summer, because they have those bowling passes, summertime bowling pass. It's really inexpensive, and you can bowl as much as you want during the summer. So you could go a few times a week, and it would pay itself off like that. And, bowling can be really expensive, so these summer passes are fantastic. So there's things like that you could do that could really bring joy into your life. And, we need to change it up a little bit. We need to get out of our routine and change things up and bring some happiness and passion into our lives. Have fun, really have fun. It's so important to do that. So plan, plan. Look around, find something that you enjoy doing and get on the path to happiness, get on the path to joy. And that happy energy will multiply and it'll change your life. Simple things can change your life. It's unbelievable. You manifest your life by the way that you are living. So it's so important that you feel good and that you live in gratefulness too. That's very important. So you have to be grateful for what you have in your life, for all the joy that you have in your life. If you wake up and feel grateful every morning for your life, for everything in it, be grateful, be happy, and you will live in abundance and that will multiply. And it really does work that way. It's really very simple, but you have to choose it. You have to choose it. Now, I chose that many, many years ago. I told my husband, I'm choosing to be happy. That's it. I choose to be happy. And, some days when he's grumpy, I'm like, you're messing with my bliss here, boy. I don't want to hear it, right? But it's a choice. It's a choice. No matter what's going on in your life, you can choose to be happy and you can reach for the path of happiness and find your joy. So I just, want to pass along that guidance to you guys. As I was beginning my work today, I came in my room, shut the door, told my husband, you need anything from this room? Get it now. I'm working. Don't bother me. I'm working for the afternoon. I needed my own little office space in case he needs to come in here for any reason. But basically, I get him out of here and I start working. But I suddenly got this download when I was doing the meditation. So I just had to stop. I just listen to my angels, listen to the guides, and, go with the flow. I'm doing a lot of, I'm doing readings still, of course, but I do more healing and helping others. I feel like that's my true calling, and I've been getting very, very good results. So I get good results. I work on myself, number one. I work on my husband. I work on my children, and then I can really see how the results are working. And I'm learning as I go. I have learned much, much more. I do read some books and everything also. And the healing sessions have kind of changed. And I've found ways that work much better. And I'm continuing to get better at it, I feel like. So, it's funny because sometimes what I'll do is I'll do a healing for one of my children that I know something's going on with them, and I'll do a healing for them, but I won't tell them about it. And then I'll just be able to get some feedback from them about how you feeling, how's it going, what, are you feeling any better? And then they're like, yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling better now. And I'm like, okay, that's good, So sometimes I don't want to tell them that I'm doing the healing session for them because I don't want to, have their feelings getting mixed up with if they're feeling healed or what they're doing. I just want to get some information without them knowing, about it. So sometimes I do that, and I've gotten good results. I'm doing well with that. So, but I'm still doing readings. If you'd like to get a reading with me, I'm very happy to do readings. I'm about to do a reading for a lady right now. But like I said, I was doing my meditation and this came up, so I just go with the flow. So, the work that I'm doing now is removing imbalances, and that's how I'm kind of looking at the healing session. So I was sending healing, and I'm still sending healing, but also removing imbalances. So that was a new component to what I'm doing, and I feel like this is a very good progression. All right, so if you'd like to get a healing session with me, let me know. If you would like to get the whole shebang, which is the chakra balancing, removing imbalancing, just aligning the chakras and the healing session and all, I charge for that because it's very time consuming. But I don't charge if you just would like to be included in a healing session. I don't charge for that. Okay, so look down below. There's my name and email below. Email me and we'll get together if you would like a healing session for somebody that you love or yourself. I'm happy to do that for you. If you'd like to do it a little more advanced, I'm happy to do that too. If you'd like to get a reading with me, please contact me, okay? So I hope you guys have a blessed day. Love you so much. I do try to read everybody's comments, even though I may not comment back. Know that I'm reading them. I appreciate them, and I love you guys so much for your support. And do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now. Love you guys.